Hello all, this is Samisha Desai, your Agile coach and mentor who is helping you to crack this Agile coach interview. Right? Yeah. So just be with me and let's go ahead and discuss the next question and answer series related to Agile coach. So this series and playlist, all videos are related to you only who if you are preparing for this interview. And if you are having still any doubt, concern, you can put it in the comment box. If you need any personal coaching, mentorship, or something assistance, you can ping me or DM me and we can go ahead and join. Let's go ahead and see what are the question and answers which I have prepared for you in this video, right? Yeah. So the question number 45, what has been your most successful experience in the speech making? Sometime you will face this question, and if you are facing, then you can go ahead with this answer, right? Yeah. So my most successful talk was during an internal Agile Day event where I spoke on agility beyond IT mindset for every function. The audience included HR, finance, and the operations as well. So I use relatable analogies like how sprint retrospectives can improve HR feedback loop, which help non-IT teams connect with the agile mindset as well. So the response was overwhelming. Several departments later requested dedicated workshops to me. That experience really reaffirming my belief that effective communication can be a catalyst for cultural transformation as well. Getting my point? Mind blowing answer, right? Just put it in the comment box that mind blowing. Yeah. So let's go ahead and see the next question for you. Have you ever had to sell your ideas to a coworker? How did you do it? Yes, many times coaching often involves selling, change in the way that people can trust and relate to. So once I had to convince the product owner to adopt backlog prioritization based on the customer value rather than the internal request. So instead of forcing the idea, I walked them through the data showing missed opportunities due to reactive prioritization. So after a small pilot succeeded, the product owner became an advocate of the new approach. The key lesson from that experience was for me that people rarely resist change. They resist being changed. Right? So you must connect the ideas to their pain points as well. So this is my learning, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and see the next question. How do you resolve issues with coworkers who still disagree with you? When disagreement persists, I shift from the persuasion to understanding. I schedule one-on-one meeting to listen to their perspectives, not to counter, right? But to uncover what's driving their stance. So once mutual respect is established, I often use the data or the customer value alignment to find common ground. Even if we still disagree, I aim for alignment over the agreement. Agreeing on next steps we can both support. This approach has helped me to maintain the professionalism while keeping collaboration productive, right? Yeah. So, the next question. How do you handle a team member who does not finish his share of work? This situation, of course, everyone will going to face or everyone has faced in their almost all the experience, right? In any project or something, right? Yeah. So we have to prepare for this answer as per our experience, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and see what I have written for you. So I start my by approaching the situation privately, assuming the good intent. Often underperformance stems from unclear expectations, skill gaps, or the personal challenges as well. So I ask open-ended questions to understand what's blocking them. Then work collaboratively on an improvement plan. So sometimes pairing them with a mentor or the adjusting workflow. If the issue continues, I involve the team to discuss how collective accountability can help. The goal is not punishment but the empowerment, ensuring that one person's gap does not derail team trust or the flow as well. Okay. So they have asked you how you handle. So you have to give the answer like what exactly happened and then what you think on that situation, how you react or something, and what will be the outcome you got it after that applyment, right? Yeah. So in 3 paragraphs, you have to answer this. Okay. Yeah. So the next question: describe a situation when you had to arrive at a compromise with a team member. So in one of the project, a developer wanted to use a new tech stack mid sprint, which risked delivery timelines. Instead of rejecting the idea, I suggested a compromise. We would complete the sprint with the current stack but allocate a technical spike in the next iteration to explore the new one. So, this way, innovation was encouraged without the endangering commitments, right? Agree with me, right? So the compromise worked beautifully. The developer failed, hurt, and the team maintained as well predictability. So it taught me that in agile, compromise is not a loss; it is a way to balance learning with the delivery. Getting my point? Yeah. So the next question: describe a situation when you had to work in a team that did not get along. Once I coached a cross-functional team with a strong silos between the developers and the tester. Blame culture was high that time in between there, and retrospectives were unproductive. I facilitated a role swap exercise where developers tested for a day and a tester participating a code review. The experience built empathy almost instantly. Of course, the tester should not develop the code, but they can review the code, right? Because they are the tester. It is not that we are running one app and we are just putting that code into that app and it is reviewing, right? It's an automated process, then we don't need the tester. But whatever we are having the tester, they are good in code review as well, so you can give them a part of the code review and developer can test for a day because that is also one app they can do it, right? Yeah. So tension dropped, collaboration improved, and within a few sprints, they became one of the most cohesive teams. That experience enforced that as a coach, your role is not to impose harmony. That I have learned from that, right? Yeah. So almost we have discussed 5 to 6 questions in this video. Just go through it because it should not be overwhelming on your head, right? Yeah. So just prepare yourself for these 5 to 6 questions for this today day. And if you are having any concern down, just put it in the comment box. And just be with me, share, subscribe my channel, and let me know if you're having any help. Thank you.